Hello Taurus, welcome back to my channel. I am Delilah Rose coming with your weekly reading for July 31st through August 6th, 2022. And let's just get started here. I'm using my Black Line Tarot and I'm using my Gentle Creatures Oracle. Let's see here. What does Taurus need to know? July 31st through August 6th. Remember to take whatever resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Also listen to your sun, moon, and rising. Quit. What are we quitting? I think I think that this is a very important time for you, a pivotal time for you. Um, and in keeping with that time, I never ever read from the book, but I am guided to read the message from the book in reference to this situation. So let's look at quit. There are times when you have to walk away. Call it quits when you have truly given your all to something, but have not gotten nothing in return. This is an imbalance that you should not maintain. Look to those who are with you, not those who fly away. Your true friends will point out when you have been throwing a tiny bucket on a raging flame. Quitting is sometimes the correct path, especially when you are the only one fighting. It can be a place where you recognize that your effort will be best put elsewhere. Martyring yourself for a cause is one thing. Flinging yourself into the fire alone is another. Pulling back to regroup is definitely something you need to consider. Perhaps you can save someone else later. But for now, you must quit trying to be all the things to others and simply focus on saving yourself. Throwing in the towel isn't always a bad thing. I want to focus on that last part because I think that this is what Spirit is guiding me to tell you. Um, I think you need to quit martyring yourself. I think that others need to take responsibility for their lives, and you cannot save everyone. You know, Tauruses lately, along with Scorpio in my readings, have been on this spiritual path. And I think it's time to take some of that energy back because you're so empathic, you're so psychic, you want to help others, but you are not helping yourselves. You are feeling everyone else's pain and you're helping them transmute it. But who is transmuting yours? What are you doing with that energy? Let's see what the tarot has to say. All right, let's see what message is for Taurus, July 31st through August 6th, 2021. July 21st through August 6th, 2021. You have the Chariot, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords here. We have the King of Pentacles, your energy here, the Knight of Swords, and this is what this card is talking about. The mental conflict from within you are feeling, the mental stress, the burden of trying to figure out everyone else's problems, and then you're left bereft. Who is there for you? Who is there counseling you? Your true friends will help you through this. Others will just take. Watch the takers, right? We have the Three of Wands clarifying the Chariot, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You have the Queen of Wands clarifying that King of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Cups clarifying that Knight of Swords. We have the Hanged Man, and this is taking the time out to look at things from a different perspective. You have some takers in your life, someone who feeds someone or someone's people who feed off your energy, and I need you to take time to recharge. I think you need to quit being someone else's life force, and I'm not talking about partnership. It could be your partner, but I'm just talking about in general. Look around at the people who call you, right? Because you're always the one they call when there's a problem, when there's a situation. And when you look to pick up that phone, who's on the other end, right? And that's what Spirit is guiding me to say. You have the Three of Wands clarifying the Chariot card, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. And, the Chariot brings news. The Chariot also brings balance, right? The Charioteer has to be in balance of the two horses. It's normally the two horses of light and dark, right? And that is your burden, you feel, because you want to give, you want to help, but there has to be a line in the sand for you. This is causing major mental conflicts represented by this King of Swords. And I'm going to reverse that King of Swords because I actually feel that this is a cruelty. This is not right. You're under some mental strife and stress, and you don't know what to do with that energy. I love that the Ace of Swords came out with this, because this is you figuring that out, moving forward in some mental clarity on what it is you need to do for yourself here. And that is further represented here by the Three of Wands. You're headed towards something, Taurus, something grand, something important, something that brings in your ships, something positive for you. If you look at this depiction, there's one staff looking towards the water. There's two staffs behind them. This represents moving forward without something. Sometimes it's moving forward without someone. And that's where you're at with this quit card. We move into your energy, and this is a solid energy. This may be a financial gain for you, or a new job, a new direction that's going to bring you tangible financial resources. It also is going to ground you, right? Because that's what pentacles are. If we're not talking about money, we're talking about earth, your energy, something that brings you stability, and that's very important to Tauruses. We have the Queen of Wands to that King of Pentacles. Now, this actually could mean a divine partnership of some sort, because we have the King and the Queen being present. So if you're not looking, this is an energy that someone is coming. If you're in a relationship, this represents your partner. This represents your divine partnership at this time. Someone who's going to help you with re-energizing you. Someone that's going to help you bring your passions back. This could be a current relationship, or this could be a new relationship or a new friendship, right? Coming in to breathe life back into you. Here in our last column, we have the Knight of Swords, and this is you chasing that mental clarity. This is you chasing that intellect, that drive to be laser focused. It is clarified by that Queen of Cups, and if you look to see what's happening here, we have the Knight to a Queen. We have the King to a Queen here. Again, this is someone who's going to balance you out. This is someone who's balancing your energy out, either a current or a new partner. Someone who brings with that passion, that fire you have with that Knight of Swords, that ready to charge forward, that anger, that drive. This is someone to counterbalance that with that gentleness. Someone who's going to be, this is not about male or female, this is about energy. So I can get angry. My husband to me would be this Queen of Cups. He would bring that gentleness, that soothing energy to the situation, to my situation, to calm my mental stress. And this is what we're talking about. You're headed for something very important. You're going to be getting some news here that's going to change your trajectory, your movement forward. I think you really need to take a close look at who you have in your circle. Let's clarify. Let's give this a shuffle. We're going to clarify a few things here, just to finish off the reading. Let's see here. Can we clarify that Ace of Swords, please? The Knight of Swords yet again, and the King of Pentacles. When Spirit has something, it has something. So we have the King of Pentacles here and the Knight of Swords. So this is you taking that energy you put into other people and putting it into yourself, chasing what you want, to be laser focused. And this has to do with you um, being stable, your stability, whether it's financial, mental. This is you chasing that stability. Can we clarify this second column, this King of Pentacles and that Queen of Wands? Can we clarify? Thank you. You are having a lot of cards here. Right. So this is someone who is close to you, because we do have this Six of Cups. So this is someone that you've known, or is you've known them and they're not in your life, or they're currently in your life. But this is someone, this is not a stranger, this partnership, this person who is on your side. This, you just have to realize it, right? That Eight of Swords is you being blindfolded to the truth here, to the truth of who your friends are, and who is really in your corner. But it's someone you know, and it's someone who is close to you, or was close to you. Just open your eyes. Can we clarify that? Okay, that that Knight of Swords and that Queen of Cups, someone to ease your burdens, right? Someone to bring you home, someone to make you feel at home, someone to help you and assist you on your journey, to lift some of that burden off your back. At the bottom of this deck is choices. We have the Two of Swords, and I'm not surprised here. And then I let you know, sometimes I read backwards here. So we have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, looking at things from a different point of view, and we have that King of Cups. And that's that gentle, loving, empathetic energy, someone that feeds you and not and does not take. And this is your reading, Taurus, and I think it's a positive. I love shedding uh, people and things that no longer serve me, and I hope that you invoke that energy. I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.